Greetings, Rob Harrell with Talks from the Chair. I try to do some Bible reading each day for just personal reasons, for devotional reasons, apart from my other studies. And I was reading today from the Old Testament book of Ecclesiastes. It is a book that's attributed to King Solomon, the third great king in the history of the nation of Israel. And he writes quite a dismal book when you begin to read it and think about it at first until you understand where he's going with his message. But he starts off with the famous and fairly well-known passage where he says, "Vanity of vanities, says the preacher, vanity of vanities, all is vanity." And what he's getting at there is life is completely vain and useless and empty. And what he's talking about there is a life lived outside of a relationship with God, out of fellowship with God, apart from doing his will in this world. To live a life apart from God is empty. He goes on to say that all of life is difficult, more than one can even begin to understand. It's impossible to bear it, how hard life can be, again, apart from the knowledge of God. You know, you wonder about that because you say, well, I thought as we look at the Bible, we're supposed to, again, find joy in life. Didn't Jesus say, "I've come to bring you joy and joy and life more abundantly"? Yes, he did. And there seems to be this tension between the sorrows we have to bear and yet the joy that is promised to us. The truth is, life is both. It comes with its sorrow and its pain and its tedium. But at the same time, in the tedious exercises we go through, in the mundane, the everyday, with Christ, as we come to see in the New Testament, we can find meaning, we can find purpose, and we find joy. We don't find it in and of ourselves. There's just not enough to sustain us. He goes through this book saying essentially he's considered all avenues of life, work and projects, people, family, all kinds of endeavors. And it comes up empty apart from God. We must have him in our lives for life to make meaning, for life to have some kind of purpose. I ask you today, do you know the Lord? Is he in your life? Or is he off to the side somewhere? There will never be again that sense of purpose, that sense, unless he is with you and you are with him and you have fellowship with him. You know him through Jesus Christ, his Son, as you commit your life to him in faith. And as we do that, we again begin to walk with God and find life in him. Jesus says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but by me." He's the way of salvation. He is the key to finding God and to discovering meaning in life. May these words just sit with you today and think about these things. God bless you. Hope you have a good day today.